I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin moving higher, but can the bulls break this overhead resistance? So $40,000, let's talk about this. This is going to be strong, very strong overhead resistance. Obviously, we're not there yet, right? Strong resistance. This will be tough to break. But right now, this resistance level is just overhead. So the bulls have a test coming right now. So to see some type of move out of Bitcoin over the next 24 hours, we're going to talk about a huge meeting that's going to set the tone for the week, FOMC meeting that's happening tomorrow, and Bitcoin it's right at the ceiling, right? The bulls need to break the ceiling in order to move to the next level, 40,000. If not, looking for downside. This support level, at some point, it wouldn't surprise me if Bitcoin come down here and sweeps the lows down here at 30,000. I mean, look at how many times it's just tested it. All the buyers are here in this area, right? This falling wedge breaks out. I'm looking for a good bounce out of Bitcoin. And then we're going to buy into strength and we're going to make a ton of money, period. This is the Bitcoin 1 hour chart. And so you have this, you could almost call it like an inverse head and shoulders type pattern. The most important thing is it got the higher low, like we talked about, needed to happen in yesterday's video. So you need it. So you got your low, and this is a higher low. Right now, you don't want to get a rejection here because you're possible double top if it breaks down below this level and could revisit the $34,000 level. So again, all about to happen for Bitcoin. Can the bulls break this overhead resistance? Or you see a rejection and further move to the downside. I have amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person's up to 150 Bitcoin. 150. He said, I listened to your idea about not riding downtrends. I made over $5.3 million thanks to your strategies and trading group. Unbelievable how much you taught me. Listen, this market will change your life. I can help you with some basic ideas and get you charting. We got a whole group just designed for beginners to practice charts, and we have a team that critiques your charts. Nobody else does what we do. This person just turned 29, started with 90,000 and took it to a $1.3 million. Banging. If you're not making a ton of money right now in this market, I can help you. I'll make sure you're in the best, most profitable trading setups. Right now, for a limited time, there's a New Year's special. You get $100 off and 60% off the regular prices. Remember, you go over to the website, cryptorev.net. Pays for itself. It's a no-brainer, cryptorev.net. If you go down into the description of this video, there's a link take you directly to this website. Remember, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. But tomorrow, Wednesday, January the 26th, you've got Fed interest rate decision coming, going to move the market. Fed's monetary policy statement, going to move the market. FOMC press conference, going to move the market. Now, the traditional markets have an idea of what's going to be talked about. As long as it's in line with what they expect, won't be bad, right? But if it's out of line, if it's more hawkish, right, then could be bad for traditional markets. And we'll talk about the SPX here in just a second. You don't want to see the traditional markets dump because Bitcoin will follow. SPX opened and gapped down. So that means there's an overhead gap. I'll show you that right now. So see this gap, there's no price action, no candle printed right here. And so, does this gap get filled? A lot of times these gaps do get filled. So see this gap here, gap filled, and then reversal. So at this point, SPX, there's a lot of indecision in the market today. Everybody's waiting for the news, to see what's going to happen tomorrow. And we have to pay attention to traditional markets. There's a ton of earnings coming out all week. 3M, Verizon, GE, NASDAQ, Levi's, McDonald's, MasterCard, Tesla, Boeing, Dow, Tractor Supply Company, Caterpillar, Chevron, Philips, Visa. So these earnings are going to come out and potentially give an idea, hey, this is what's happening realistically in the economy. If everybody's under earnings, then what does that mean for the current state of the economy, and how will that affect the stock market? So we have to pay attention to this. Usdt Dominance. And so the way this works is this shows the total market value of Tether in all of crypto, right? So when this pumps, it means the amount of Tether increases, right? So when this pumps, you see sell-offs out of Bitcoin and altcoins, right? And so when this dumps, market pumps, right? So you want this to be some type of head and shoulders type pattern. The most important thing is that it breaks below this level, a market pumps. If not, if you get a bounce here, looking for a pullback out of Bitcoin, you just go to Google, right? USDT Tether Dominance, search it, and you'll pull up this chart. You've got to use these other charts to find confluence that gives you an edge in other charting ideas. Bitcoin dominance, and we talked about, hey, this is very bad for the altcoins when this thing pumps, and we've seen, obviously, altcoins have gotten hit. Now, some type of retrace here, and you see money flow into the altcoins. And so the most important thing here is if this continues higher and trends higher over time, you'll see 20, 30, 40, 50% losses out of altcoins. But, I mean, you're up here in overbought areas. I mean, there's ideas where you could see a pullback. You got bearish divergence all over this thing. So you might see some good flows into altcoins, depending. Bitcoin has to act right. Bitcoin has to act right. Bitcoin is going to drag these altcoins around like rag dolls, period. Count on it. Right now, everybody is ready for all these altcoins to decouple from Bitcoin. But we're just not there yet. We're not there yet. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.